Good morning. I wanted to come on here this morning and do a little bit of a life update. Since I've been adding sort of some random videos to my YouTube page, art I've been working on, drone photography stuff, I wanted to make sure and catch up to sort of where I'm at now. So about a year ago, I lost my job while we were here in Colorado. We weren't able to really afford to stay, and it was right in the middle of COVID. So no one was hiring. There was no way we were going to be able to continue to survive where we were currently. We were also in kind of a crappy part of town. The apartment was less than ideal for a family. And so we made the decision, as a family, that we would move back temporarily to our hometown. We have a family there. We have a support structure, in the event we weren't able to find work. So we started working on selling and getting rid of a lot of our really heavy items, furniture that we knew we didn't really have any sort of attachment to. And we made the trek all the way back to Louisiana from Colorado, 2,000 miles. And while it was great to be back, home, where I grew up, for me personally, it ended up being tremendously difficult. I felt like I had failed somehow. I felt like I had gotten to a place where I was providing my family with something that they deserved. And to have to go back, on promises made, on personal goals accomplished, my mental health. Now, we still made the trip enjoyable, and we enjoyed ourselves while we were back. We only ended up staying 6 months before we knew that we needed to get back into a place of security and where we were, thriving and where we were happy. And for us, that was Colorado. Through a lot of meditation, through a lot of prayer, we decided 6 months was enough of living in a camper, not being able to find work. And we made the trip again. And I think the reason I had no desire to film that process, to be creative, sort of like a survival mode mindset. It was, I've got to get this done. It has to happen. Not just because, mental health or whatever, but, we have kids. We're trying to, no one had ever done anything like that before. And, being sort of the black sheep of the family, I think that it was expected, and the move was a lot less painful than the first time because we had already done it before. And in those moments, the difficulty of travel, are we making the right decision, all of the doubts and questions and fear and excitement all mixed together, I finally started to have a peace. And I knew that taking myself and my children and my wife and our whole family unit to a place where I know I can provide them the life that they deserve, to have access to good schools, to good medical care. I could feel whatever I was carrying slowly start to fall off. And my desire to be creative came back. I don't know how to explain it. It was like I had a cloud over my head, worrying and, fearing that I was doing something wrong or that I was going to make a mistake again. I wanted to make a decision that would last and that would mean something. Had everything packed. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? I want to make a video. I want to do something. But so as we were traveling, and it ended up being really therapeutic and really awesome. And I used the TikTok app, which is kind of like a micro vlogging platform like Vine or the shorts here on YouTube. It's just really short videos, 30 seconds to a minute. And I'll go ahead and show you those now. This was as we were leaving and then as we were getting settled in. So the entirety of the trip sort of within 4 or 5 little short videos. So take a look at these. I come to you from the bowels of Louisiana. Today is moving day. I have acquired this special vehicle in which to ferry my family into the northern regions, the frosty territories, the frozen north. What is my hair doing? What is it? I look like some species of animal. If we pull it back like this, I'll look hip. What a stylish boy. So we're moving today. at some point from North Louisiana to North Colorado. And I thought I would make a little series of videos just sort of to talk about our trip and just have fun along the way. So I will keep you guys updated over the next couple of days on how everything's going and where we end up. And I hope whoever's watching this is having a great day and being safe out there. I will see you soon, my friends. We are officially on the road. It is roughly 2,000 miles of driving we'll do over the next 2 or 3 days. We don't really want to be in a huge hurry. We just want to take our time, have fun, enjoy the trip with the kids, and try to make it fun. Been a long day of driving, nothing real eventful. We've been hanging out in the truck, reading comics, eating chips, relaxing, safe, uneventful. But we're getting kind of tired. We got a late start, so I think we are just outside of Dallas. We're going to get us a hotel room, get some Z's, and hit it bright and early. We made it. The journey will continue tomorrow. We are currently in Colorado. We haven't been in the state very long. We just crossed over the border from Oklahoma a few hours ago. And we still have a few hours to travel, about 2 or 3 hours. But there's snow already on the ground. And I think there's more where we're heading. Lisa and Oliver are in the vehicle ahead of us. And we're really the only people on the road today. It's very empty. Not much traffic at all, which is nice. This guy got his Switch pulled out, enjoying some Super Smash Brothers while we're on the road. So we are eager and excited to get into our new home today. And we'll be getting there early enough we can run pick up some stuff we need in town. But things are going well. It's been a safe, good trip so far, and I hope everybody else out there is being safe and having an awesome day.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto South LeMay Avenue.
Hello there. We are officially residents of Colorado. We got here yesterday afternoon, and our family was basically waiting on us to help us load everything into our apartment. So we had like a conveyor belt of people, and that was a huge blessing. We were able to get moved in really quickly. So come check it out. So we're super grateful and excited to be here, and we still have a lot of work to do, so more updates coming soon. Hail!
Greetings, fair warrior. What are you doing today? Welcome back to my crib.
It's been a couple weeks since we moved in. Wanted to give you guys an update. We managed to secure some cool furniture, a TV, a table. We've hung up some cool decorations, unpacked our kitchen, finished this Lego pirate ship, built a bunk bed, filled up this closet with stuff, and I started building my desk today. It's been busy, but we had a great Easter with our family, and this is Lisa's second week at her new job, which she's really enjoying. And I've just been staying home, taking care of the kids, doing homeschool stuff, and still unpacking. And I'm hoping to get out with the kids here soon, have some adventures, maybe get a haircut. Who knows? But I hope everybody out there is being happy, being safe, and having an awesome day. Talk to you soon. So that was a lot of fun, and here we are now, settled. Some stuff is still packed. I don't have anything on my walls yet, so it's sort of a blank slate, but it feels good. It feels like a new start, and I'm confident and I'm excited in whatever it becomes. And that's why you'll see on here with my my videos that I may be playing a game, I may be doing artwork, I may be flying a drone, I may be going on a hike. That's just who I am. And I hated that for so long. I thought it was something that made me less than. And as I've gotten older, I think it's something that's important to remain positive about. And if anyone else is like that, I know people have to be. Don't feel bad. I carried so much guilt for getting into a hobby and then not stopping that hobby, but like shelving that hobby for 3 months. And I'm like, why can't I stick with anything? And it's not about sticking with things. It's about increasing the amount of experiences that you have. And that's amazing. Jack of all trades, master of none, that sort of mentality I had to do away with. So if you're like me, just be excited about what the next thing is you're going to do. And guess what? You can come back to whatever hobby it is you have shelved. I want to turn this camera on. I want to work on something creative. Doesn't matter what it is. It's the idea of capturing in the present moment, in the now, while it's happening. It's important to focus. And this is just what helps me focus. It helps me to share it. Like, okay, I've captured it. I have it here. And now I'm going to share it. When I have something I want to say, sometimes I don't know where I'm going. And I think that's okay too. Because the illusion that someone has it all together is usually false. We're all just making our way. And I also think that's really beautiful and not to be feared and to be embraced. So my goal is to make each day matter, make each moment matter, spend time being creative, spend time working on myself, being healthy, sharing the process. And more so than that, with anxiety, with depression. Depression is me thinking of the past, living a moment that's already happened and worrying about what, could it have gone differently? Could I have said something differently? Oh man, I hate that happened. That's where the depression comes from. It's the worry of something that's already passed. And then I spend a lot of time panicking and stressing about the future or what may happen. Oh man, what about, even if it's on, not 10 years from now, but on a micro scale, oh man, I gotta get this done, I gotta get that done, I gotta worry about this. Oh, what if this happens in the future? It doesn't matter. You don't live in the past. It's already happened. It's gone. It's your memory. And you can't live in the future. You can't perceive what's going to happen. There's no way of knowing. And that's worry. That's anxiety in the future. The only place that you can exist in a mindful, constant, normal state is right now, in the moment. So strip away everything else that has already happened or that may happen in the future. You have no clue. And what I'm left with is this moment currently, which is kind of, it's so relieving to think about. It's like, okay, I can drop everything that's already happened. Whether it's something I did wrong or wrong that was done to me, it's gone. I can't worry about it anymore. I have to put it aside. And the anxiety or the worry about the future, it's not helping me. It's ruining the current moment, the stress and the worry, the anxiety. The present moment is fleeting and it's constant. But it's the only place where peace exists. And it's crazy to think about. Whatever God you believe in or don't believe in, whatever world outlook you have, all can share in that idea that we get one life, and if we're worried about the past or the future, we're missing the present and thus missing our life. I'm not gonna miss this life. Carpe diem, what have you. Each day matters, each moment matters. Make the most of it. That doesn't mean you're missing out on something else. It means, what do you want to be doing? What do I want to be doing right now? Well, you're watching this video, so in this moment, I wanted to go turn on my camera and talk to it. Now, I don't have a big following on here. It's not my desire to have this massive amount of subscribers. But I do love to share life experiences. I love to support other artists. I love to see what other people have going on. So if you're watching this video, please hit the subscribe button. It just helps you stay up to date with videos I've got going on. And it helps me interact with anyone interested in doing the same thing I'm doing, which is living in a present mindful state, being creative, being curious, having fun, being a big old nerd. So I would really appreciate it. So I was thinking about what I've got to do today. What do I have to do? Well, I noticed when I was in Louisiana, in some of those videos, if you watch the back there video, which I'll try to do annotations for. So let's try to put a video here, shall we? Let's put an annotation here. I don't know how those work, but we're gonna put it here. A drone photography video. I actually ran into 2 different trees with my drone, and I've got the DJI Mavic Mini, and I guess that thing's tough, man. I blasted it through some tree limbs, and I did notice I have a busted propeller. Just the tip of one is gone. And so I noticed a little bit of wobbliness not last time I flew it. So I thought I would make a fun video just changing out the propellers, because I'm not sure how that works either. I've never had to do that yet. So I've also been playing some video games on the channel. If you don't like video games, no worries. You can always just check out my different playlists. I've got playlists for vlogging, for music, for food. And I think that's going to be the best way to run my channel, is have specific playlists for people that may be interested in different content. But I have been working on my laptop. I'm working on upgrading a hard drive, adding more RAM, because it's like a gamer laptop. It's a Acer Nitro 5, which is super cool. I've never had a laptop very powerful. So there is this game called Hunt Showdown, and it is I don't know how to describe it. It's like a horror game. It's scary, where like you fight monsters. It's multiplayer, so you can play with your friends. I've been playing with my buddy Carlos, but you also fight other players that are actual people. So it's like a player versus player, battle royale type game. But it's unlike anything I've ever played before. And I'm not very good at it yet. So I was hoping to start a little series on let's learn to play Hunt Showdown together. Because I'd love for my sister, Amanda, if you're watching, and she's kind of a horror nut like I am. So I think she would like the setting and the theme. So we'll have to check that out too. But I'm just gonna enjoy the rest of the day. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Live in the present moment. Be cool, be awesome, do what you want to do. Smile, and just thank you. Thanks for being there. Until we meet again.